guys, it's Maya. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I take my digital notes on my Samsung Tab S7. This video was highly requested, so I'm very excited to show you guys on how I take my note method on this amazing tablet. So I do quickly want to show you guys what I use for my protective gear when it comes to my tablet. Yes, I always do love to get protective cases, especially when it comes to expensive devices, because we know devices aren't cheap. So go ahead and definitely get yourself something. I will definitely show you what I used for mine. The first thing I recommend is for you guys to get a screen protector. Any type of screen protector will do, but trust me when I say this will definitely help you from avoiding scratches on your screen. Now, if you're a person that has chubby fingers just like myself, I do recommend that you guys purchase this amazing silicone S Pen protector. I did purchase it on Amazon, and trust me when I say it was one of the best purchases I've ever done because it helps me with my hand not being so sore after writing so much. And the cool thing is I believe there are 5 more colors to this collection, and I believe they will be coming out with more. And the awesome thing is that the magnet is still strong to the tablet, so it will not fall off with the silicone protector. Now for my tablet case, I am using the brand Finti. I absolutely love their cases. I've been buying a lot of cases from them lately, and they're honestly very convenient and very protective. Finti cases also come in a lot of really nice designs depending on the device that you have, of course. Of course, it is a little bit hard to go ahead and put in your device, but that's good because that means it's very protective. And of course, you have so many ways you can stand the tablet. It depends on your own preference, and I absolutely love it because you can literally write in many ways however you want your tablet to be set up to. I usually like to keep it at this last setting. It's very comfortable for me. Now, I really also do love this case because of the pen display that it does have in the back for my S Pen, and I'm very worried when it comes to charging it and I don't have enough charge, so I really do like that it has that component. And here we are to my notes. If you guys just really want to go ahead and just take a review at it, I just want to show you guys to see if you really like the notes. If you do not, then of course I wouldn't have to waste your time. Again, just a simple note-taking routine or just a simple note-taking structure. I have high respects for the women who actually draw their pictures on their notes and are very patient, and I am not a patient person, and also I don't have so much time. So go ahead and just look through the notes just to see what you think, and if you like it, then go ahead and keep watching this video. And I am using Samsung Notes as my software. You can use other softwares as well if you really like my note-taking technique, and just follow me from there. So I'll show you step by step on how to do this. Now, of course, when it comes to a digital note-taking app, we all want it to have folders, a way to make folders. Well, with Samsung Notes, you can actually make folders, as you can see on top. And the way you can make a folder is just by clicking the 3 dots on the top and clicking add folder. And from there, you can name whatever you want your folder to be. You can put bad words. No, I'm just playing. You can put anything like your subjects, whatever you want. And that is the amazing part. Then after you name your folder, you can click whatever color you want from these amazing colors. And after you are done clicking the color that catches your eye, hit done, and your folder is already set with your other folders. And trust me, you can create as many as you like. I do want to show you a quick setting preference that you guys should definitely take a look at first, and that is where you can go ahead and see and change and check the way your note format is. So you go to settings and you go to general, and from there you go and hit page style and template. As soon as you open the tab, you do have the first tab, which is style, and from here you do have infinite scrolling page and individual pages. Now for infinite scrolling pages, that means that the pages just go on forever without any page cut, just like in OneNote, as you just go on forever and it has no page cut like a regular notebook. And then you have your individual pages. Now, of course, that's for you to have page cut in between, just like a regular notebook, but in digital version. GoodNotes actually has this function. I think you can't even change it on there, but this one, of course, if you just feel a little bit more comfortable of it feeling like a notebook, then definitely go with the individual pages. Now on the next tab, you have template, and of course you have all of these templates to choose from. It's really up to you. You can even make a planner, which is really awesome. You can even make a to-do list with this. You can also even make bullet journaling if you're a person who really loves to bullet journal. You can make it digitally. You even have graphing paper if you're a person that is in math class like I am, or you can even just make it a simple journal and just go with the journal templates or the spiral notebook template. It's really up to you. And last but not least, you do have your color tab, and on this you do have all these colors to choose from to change the background of your notes. Really up to you if you want to go dark mode or light mode or any of these colors. I feel like this is very helpful with bullet journaling, so definitely go check them out. Now, if you're already ready to start a new page and you're like, oh, never mind, I want to change the template and the color, you can just go to the three dots on top and change the template and the color whenever you want to, and it's that fast and that easy. And finally, we made it to how we're gonna actually do these notes. So the first thing I always like to do is type my chapter titles and the chapter number. This helps me when I'm just looking in my folders in Samsung Notes, and it shows me which chapter it is, so when I look for my notes. And Samsung Notes actually does provide you with these amazing writing tools. You have from these types of pens to choose from, and of course you can always change the size here, and you have all of these amazing colors to choose from, and also you can even create your own, which is amazing. As you can see here on the swatches and spectrum, you can make the lightest colors to the darkest colors. It even shows you a little representation here on the bottom, and you have your plate to put all of your customization colors. You can also star your favorite writing tools with the favorite colors, and you can drag that little function anywhere wherever you want, so you can go ahead and see if it's in your way and just move it out of the way whenever you are writing. So the tools that I'm using is first is this pen, and that is in the color jet black, and I do have it in the size 15. The number of the size is always on the right. Then I have a calligraphy pen in jet black number 10, and then I have a green pen, and that is also in the number 15, and I also have a pen that is in coral, which is also a 15, a straight line marker in green 50, and also a straight line marker in yellow 50 size as well. Now with the markers, you have a lot of options, just like with the pens, all these colors to choose from. And for your eraser function, you do have the stroke eraser and the area eraser. Okay, so I use this easy writing pad function, and this function helps me with writing also my titles. I do not only type my titles, but I also do write them down. So I am going to show that for you guys, and I am using my calligraphy black pen, and from there I just write out the name of the title and the number of the chapter. And I really like that Samsung did incorporate this function, just like how GoodNotes has it. So if you want your handwriting to be a little bit more nicer, definitely use it. Now I click on selection mode tool, and from there it just helps me put my title in the center. You can do this with any of your handwriting. And lastly, for my title, I go ahead and take my yellow highlighter and just go all the way across on the bottom and top line just to make it look nice. Nothing so crazy, just something really nice and simple. So now to the actual note taking, the first thing I like to do is just take my regular pen and write lecture notes to tell the difference between my lecture notes and my vocabulary words. So I do like to do my subtitles in a really nice bright color, so I am using my bright green, and I just love to use very bright colors when it comes to doing subtitles, so I can tell the difference of what is what when it comes to different sections in lectures, so definitely use a very bright color for that. After I write my subtitles, I like to do little arrows just to show where I am going to do my main information, where all of my information is going to go. And then I do a dot so I can put the information there. Again, I am a visual learner, so I really like to use a lot of shapes. So I recommend that if you're a visual learner like myself, use a lot of shapes to tell where your information is, such as examples or overall just information. After I write information, I like to use little dashes to write a little bit additional information for the dots, if that makes any sense. So like the dots would be a little bit of a title sometimes, but then I write little dashes such as for cases or any important people. Then I go ahead and take my green highlighter and I just highlight those mini titles as I mentioned before that go with the dashes. So after I do that, I like to highlight my mini titles, and then I like to highlight with my yellow highlighter any important people I have to know or just very important cases that I have to know for an exam. Now, if you're a person like me who is not a good artist at all, but you still want really nice shapes in your notes, such as circles, triangles, rectangles, squares, I recommend that you guys use the neat shape function. I think it's an absolute amazing function and it will help you with making your shapes very aligned. I recommend that you use this function, especially if you're in math, geometry, anything that has to do with math or graphing a lot. This function is very helpful and useful. So while my instructor is lecturing on a PowerPoint and then there pops up a slide that has a vocabulary word in it, I like to take my vocabulary color, whatever color that puts in your brain like, oh, okay, this is a vocabulary word. I like to write it down and I use my coral color and I just align the definition perfectly so I can tell the difference which word is which word. So I recommend that you do this as well. After writing down the vocabulary word, there sometimes are some examples that come with the vocabulary word, so I just go ahead and make a dash right where I started the definition of the vocabulary word and just start writing the examples that come with that specific vocabulary word. So I just want to show you a very quick example of a different slide I was taking notes on, so go ahead and just watch it through, and it's just a quick fast example of another different type of slide I was taking notes on. Same method, same everything that I just described in the beginning. Okay, so now I'm going to describe on how I insert my photos. You can just click that little tab that says insert and you have up to images, camera, scan, and PDF, even recording file, audio file, drawings, and text box. And from there you can insert all that you would like. So I usually take pictures of the graphs that are in lectures that I really can't have time to draw down, and I just go ahead and crop it to the center of the way the lecture looks like, and from there I can just drag the picture wherever I would like. You can do the same thing with yours as well. You can expand it, you can shrink it, you can make it big, and you can make it small. After I move it wherever I like it, I go ahead and just take my green pen and start writing down only the title just to make it pop out and see that it is a picture. And then from there, I like to create an arrow to just make it point to the picture, again, me being a visual person. Then the cool thing is that you can actually highlight your pictures. So I go ahead and take my yellow highlighter and highlight any important information that is on graphs or specific pictures that I do not have time to write on. And this really helps me to see important information that I cannot miss. Now, after my instructor is done with lectures, she likes to give us a full list of vocabulary words that are very important that were not on the lecture PowerPoints. So from there, I just go ahead and write in black pen vocabulary words, and then I skip a line and start writing all of my important vocabulary words that I need to know. And as you can tell, yes, I do combine them together, but I do take the main words of the definition so I can give space in between to see what specific definition I am looking for. Alright guys, and that is it for me showing you on how I do my note-taking method, and this is for my government class. I really hope that my note-taking method did help you guys a little bit. I did try my best to keep it as simple as possible. And Samsung Notes is an amazing software, especially that I love this function where you can sync your notes to your Samsung device, just in case if you forget your tablet, boom, you have your phone with your notes right in front of you. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you watched through the whole thing, thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate that. And of course, I want to thank you so much for Music Studio Effects for making my background music. If you guys would like a little bit more information about Music Studio Effects, I will definitely put them down in the description box below. And lastly, I want to thank you guys so much for all of your support. We are almost at 1K, and I just want to thank you so much, guys. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please stay safe, and I love you so much. You all have a blessed day.